Alright, hello everyone and welcome to Witchwood. We are going to be doing chapter 2 today. Continue, not new game. Oh my goodness. Is this like, sheepy, where I have to lower the settings every time? Nope, we're all good. Alright. Hold on, let me put up the, extra stuff that I have. I love the way we run. Can I not get into this chest again? Aw, man. Alright, fine. Put it in the outside chest. Are you kidding me? No, you can't. Okay, fine. You know what? Just gonna continue on then. I'm just kind of looking around because I didn't do that last time. Let's go back into the forest. Ooh, this is open now. Oh! Oh! Huh. Do I have anything that I can... Hold on, let me examine. Okay. Oh, I can totally make it. Grain, fields, craftable. So, I'm probably gonna need to go to the fields then. First. Yeah, it looks like there's not much I can do here. What do you, Excuse me. You approach a young woman weeping sorrowfully into her palms. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes as she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, dry your eyes, my child. Tell old Granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you. You're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corners of her eyes, swallowing the last of her sobs. She composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man, with the voice of a meadowlark. I get it. He dumped you. Well, don't worry, there's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. What? No, he loves me and I love him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Wow. Maybe he just wasn't that into you? The woman snaps at you with sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We're destined to be together. She slips back into a melancholic gaze out over the lake. Even now, I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sounds of lapping waves and quacking waterfowl, faint notes of some faraway stringed instrument whispered through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere. I just know it. She crumples into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. Now, I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find where this tardy bard of yours has run off to. Press to open my journal and review quest objectives. Track quest to display what to do next. New chapter, The Snake. The maiden weeps. Okay. The music seems strongest on this shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's waters. Maybe that fool bard's hiding way out there. Bah, but I don't swim as well as hens fly. Suddenly, some unseen voice chitters mockingly into your ear. Ho ho, hee hee, the musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there, just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit! Unveiling power, catching net. Ooh, sweet. You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Ah! Let me go! You knobbly pot! You're crushing the life out of me! You trifling little pest. What do you know about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is the slapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs! Don't you play smart with me. I'll pop your head off like a daisy. Ooh, you mean that music? It's the sound of the snake's traveling circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door's the thing that travels, you see? And right now, the door's out on the lake, but you'll never get in. I love this character. You give the wretched spirit a good shake, and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. Heck, only fey folk can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all of you big folk out unless the snake invites him in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? Ha! We're a pixie, not one of those flamby-pamby mushroom erders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh, look! There's a fairy now. Why don't you go ask her? You turn to look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. Ouch, you sneaky little blighter! Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. Oh, I can move it a little. Oh, I didn't know that. Pushing aside the thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you run your fingers around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off as if drawn in by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding at the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fairy dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. I need to go get some birds. Perfect. Baits? I thought that was something different. I didn't know what it was, but that's not what I thought it was. I better have gotten that feather. I somehow accidentally went into a swamp. Ew. What is it used for again? Newts, dragonflies, and bats. Okay, so this is absolutely useless. Spirit salts. Well, I wasn't prepared to come in here, so I'm gonna stick to what I was trying to do. God dang it, I can't pick up the feather! Fine, rot there. Lakeshore path. You shake out the fine dust into the bowl and it settles evenly to its inside surface. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fairy dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feather. Each of the fireflies alights upon the edge of the bowl, stepping delicately until they are evenly spaced. Placed into the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into perfect triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly the particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the perspectral walkway and find that it is as strong as if it were made of solid stone. It's not just me, right? All these villagers seem to kind of be not all here. The snake would like to meet you. Oh, there it is. Must be in some kind of trance. Snake would like to meet you. The snake is good to us. Draped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear, welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. Pah, I just came here in search of a bard. That's him outside, right, with the loot? The minstrel? Yes, he's working off a debt to me. All those folk out there seem a touch addled. What did you do to them? They're all humble folk looking for something just as you are. I am here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So what are you, some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard? No, no, no. I am a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes and keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. Ah, a skeptic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remembered. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colors collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscopic mosaics against the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize that it's your own. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. The serpent coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the serpent's hypnotic gaze. Wait! Get off me, you worm! You wiggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. Humph! I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I'd better come up with a plan for the next time I go in there. The festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowd disperses as they fumble about in a haze. Now's my chance to get a word in with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Strumming his weary-eyed bard. Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but ne'er away from she I call my lover. To my chagrin I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A binding gaze, now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror, but shattered as pieces have scattered, if mended we may be set free. Down the wishing wellspring into the swamp's moonlit ring, and hiding within the pixie's tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden? Speak plainly, you warbling fool. No matter what you try to do, this poor magician barely seems to realize you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Fa! You maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about. still my beating heart? Have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh, yes! It was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small cracked hand mirror. But one night it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. His song mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree. Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole once again. Okay. Forest well. Isn't this the pixie tree? This gnarled tree is littered with countless trinkets and bits of trash, glued haphazardly together to form a glittering hive. You reach for a sharp piece of broken glass that could be the mirror shard, but pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out of the tree's knotholes. A familiar cackling voice floats above the others. You again, kettlehead. What do you want now? I've come for that mirror shard. Hand it over and I won't have to strangle you again. No way! We need the shinies to keep gross fairy folk away. Best fairy repellent there is. What? Since when are fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see no fairies around. Do you? But maybe we can work something out. Them smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf, see? They've been bullying those stupid little stone shrines. They've been building those stupid little stone shrines of theirs, and worse yet, they've been hiring mercenaries to guard them. So we can't get anywhere near. But maybe a big stomper like you can. Take care of the problem for us, and then you'll give me the shard. Hey, if there ain't no fairies, we won't need no fairy repellent. He is still my favorite. I need to make... Can I move? Oh, thank gosh. Freedom. Okay. I was like, I have limited storage. Let me make some. Alright. I just needed to make some in case. Oh yeah, let me. Oh, I got the recipe for this. Cool. Anywho, I need to get more of those squirrels. Might as well make some of these. Swamp. Alright. Oh. Fields. Alright. Let me. Oof. Yada yada yada. Excuse me, I'm after the creature next to you. Thank you. Is there any other squirrel nearby? Thank you very much. Oh, I need to go to the fields. Okay, this is into the swamp. That's the lake shore. Field, okay. Oh, the bear's down there. Well, we're doing the little side quest right now, so we're gonna go down. Grab some stuff from the field. Oh no, that's the bear thing. Gravy this leg. Cashew net. Digestive tablets. What? Swamp. Swamp. Pulverous. But from what? Goblin snot? I know how to get it. Run away! Ah, yeah, I didn't mean to run into that. Where am I, though? Sorry, we're closed for the season. You'll have to come back later. Bah. So I can't go any further. Okay. I was just curious as to where I'd even ended up. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Good day to you. Got it. Is there anything over here? Nope. Oh, my belly is itchy. How strange. I don't think my stomach has ever been itchy. Well, like, you know, my sides have been itchy, but It's like the center of my stomach was itchy and I was so confused. Chickens! Oh, chickens! I love chickens. Can I take feathers? Is that a gnome? Hold on, we're not done here. With the chickens! I love chickens. Hello, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Occupado, it would seem. Bless me. I have some jars. Ha! Pretty cool. Upon closer inspection, this mountain of hay appears to have been deliberately woven into an intricate wickerwork structure. You carefully pluck a single piece of straw from its center and the whole bundle begins to swirl and unravel until a gaping vortex opens before you. Hey! I now can travel here. Apparently. Hello! We're exploring another area because I needed some stuff from this area. And we're doing a side quest right now to reunite two star-crossed lovers. Okay. Alright, I needed... What is this? Swamp. Ew, I gotta go to the swamp. I really didn't want to go to the swamp. I mean, I know I had to go to the swamp, but I just didn't wanna. go this way. I didn't explore this way. Hold on. Ooh! Vegetal farmer. A hefty gourd stands before you, wiping beads of dew off his bumpy forehead. He tilts up the brim of his hat and greets you with what you interpret as a smile. Welcome to my farm, stranger. What brings you out here? How's it growing, farmer? Oh, you know, not so bad. Trying my best to win the harvest competitions this year. Well, you look to be making good progress. I'm sure you'll be a shoo-in for the blue ribbon. You would think so, wouldn't you? But every year, without fail, that sour ox takes the prize, no matter how hard I work. I can't seem to outgrow his crops. Careful now, you're beginning to sound like a sore loser. Yeah, not sore loser. I just think it's quite suspicious, don't you? Last year, the ox and his family grew the largest corn cobs I've ever seen. I was only barely able to get second place because of my own little helpers. He motions to animated turnips and potatoes busy with menial farm work. But this year, his crops are larger than ever before, even though his family is nowhere to be seen. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's working the fields all by himself? What happened to his family? That's the fishy part. No one knows. They just disappeared one day. And the ox has said nothing. That does sound suspicious. Perhaps I'll go and ask him myself. Yeah. His farm is down to the southwest. You can't miss it. I must get back to work. Veggies won't grow themselves, you know. Oh my, I killed myself doing that accent. Well, right now we're doing the snake side quest. Oh no, we switched over to the ox side quest. No! We're doing the snake side quest. That's the one we're gonna focus on first. This is like Cat Quest all over again. I'm gonna do all the side quests first. Did I hear another chicken? Is there more chickens? Oh my god. The gnomes are adorable though. Give me that, thank you. Alright. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize you existed. Give me a moment. Oh my goodness, what an effective way to protect your pumpkin patch. How cute. It's a pheasant. Alright, I gotta get to the swamp. I gotta go through the forest to get to the swamp. I have to make more of these. Which means I need more frogs. Ew, let me move it to my Active inventory. There we go. Wow, this is really like Cat Quest all over again. All the side quests, all the lag. Here's the map. Uh-oh. There we go, okay. Where's the well? All the way over there. I went the wrong way for a second frog. Kinda, because I forgot I needed a second frog for a moment. No, I got all 8 endings of Strange Horticulture. So we moved on to the next game. Well, no. There are certain ways you can get endings without having to start all the way over again. Because certain events happen on certain days and you can load a game on a specific day, regardless of if you passed it or not. As long as you've hit that day in your save file, you can go back to it. Which means all I had to do was go back to the certain choices for certain endings and redo them a certain way to get the different ending. You hike up the hem of your skirt from the ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect the small, damp cave. A pale shape quickly retreats farther into the dark space. You hear the labored breath of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. No, I haven't. I keep forgetting. Plus, I'm finishing up the Owl House right now. I'm on the 2nd season, about halfway through. And so once I finish up the Owl House, then I like to try and watch only one thing at a time. That way I don't get overwhelmed or overstimulated. Hello there. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creature gazes longingly at the light of the world above with simultaneously cowering for it. While simultaneously cowering for it. Okay. Poor dear, what are you doing down in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? 2 thin, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass while the other hand reaches out to you, begging for food. I now have the recipe for it. Let me see how I make it. Craftable. Oh, cool. I can make it right off the bat. because I've been collecting a bunch of random stuff. Two thin, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass while the other hand reaches out to you, begging for food. Oh, just give it some food. The creature snatches up the meat so quickly that you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back into its little crevice and you hear a satisfied munching from within. We're gonna have a pet. This is our pet now. We'll name him... Huh. What should we name him? I'm drawing a blank on some cool names. We only really saw two beady red eyes and some green, long, malnourished hand. And we fed it. That's the important part. We fed it and it's our friend now. Whether it knows it's our friend or not, it's our friend now. Because that's how you make friends. That's how my friends made me their friend. They fed me. Ooh. This is where I can use the bait stick that I got. Did I just... Okay, I'm assuming I just kind of wait. Oh, oh, oh. Yay! Ooh, you. But it works. What did she need? So right now. Do I need? Oh. No! I wasn't able to get to it in time. No. Oof, my head. What happened out there? I should be more careful. If all of your hearts are depleted, you will warp back home to safety. However, some of your ingredients items have been dropped. You can return to pick them back up. If you find yourself low on hearts, be sure to craft and use mending poultice from your grimoire. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, I hate their noises. It's an effective flying noise, that's for sure. Lag, please. Alright. I guess I should have them more handy than just, oh yeah, they're in my hands. I gotta have my thing on it. My goodness. I feel like because they're so tiny, they should pack less of a punch than a full heart. My goodness gravy. Yikes. don't have enough, do I? No! Lag, I need you to go away. I'm in something is happening right now. Lag, go away. I'm trying to collect resources. And you're being very unhelpful. Bait stick. How do I make a bait stick again? Bait stick. Toxic thistle. Oh. Should be right here, right? Come on. Yes. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me just focus on getting what I came here for, which I think I did. Yeah. I could really use some more frog stuff. Let me not accidentally use that. Who's there? My eyes have gone milky. Please, come a little closer, sister. I don't believe we've met before. Why do you call me sister? I don't need sight to see someone who's also signed a dark contract. The woman looks blindly through you, though you can sense her focus. Contract? So you've had dealings with that damnable goat, too? What sort of pact did he rope you into? Oh, you know how it is. I was young, and he weren't no goat when I knew him. We used to dance naked under the blood moon, and raise the dead to frighten dull country folk. Oh my goodness, Granny! But it's ancient history now. Old age comes for us all, and eventually you've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down into the comforts of retirement. I know the feeling. I miss my cozy chair and little fireplace. Seems like a fine spot you've got here. Well, it's not all poises and pumpernickel. She clutches worriedly at the moth-eaten blanket in her lap. What's rattled your bones? Maybe I can help. Oh, it's my dear old husband. Handsome chap, although a bit clumsy. He had a tumble trying to weed out some swamp traps from the yard. Awful things, like to snap at your toes when you're not looking. Anyway, he twisted his ankle pretty bad and went off to the sick house to have it looked at. But that was a few days ago. He should have been back by now. No, his legs haven't worked right in decades, so I can't even go check up on him. I've been so worried, I even thought about making another contract. Don't you dare! You just wait here. I'll go find him and see what the bother is. Thank you, sister. The sick house is down the road to the west. Be careful of the critters along the way. They've got to taste your blood. No, 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 no. We are sticking to one chapter at a time. We are sticking to the snake. We are currently... We are currently doing the snake. Just kicked it out of its home. What is that? I am not gonna fight that yet. I don't think I would survive. Don't think I'm quite ready for that yet. Frogs! This is really unpleasant in my ear because all I can hear is the flying insects. And I hate it. What is this? Oh, well, I guess I can find out. You know what? Sure, why not? I need the magical shenanigans. Oh, I need water. Excuse me. I don't have any water. Oh, I didn't see this before. Right above me. I did not see that. Anyway, I gotta focus. Gotta focus back on the snake. I think this is one of the main quests actually, now that I think about it. It's not a side quest. It's one of the things we're trying to get. Okay. Can I kill it? Nope. Let me just bring myself up to full hearts. Okay, so I need to go get some water from the well. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock this nest over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines? Good, good. Take this. We don't want your trash. Okay. The last shard is in the swamp. Oh, joy. I don't know where in the swamp, but it's in the swamp. Okay. Where would it be? Where would it be? The thick moss growing on this massive fallen trunk seemed to recoil at your touch, revealing strange etchings on the bark below. Slowly, a spark of swirling energy seeps forth from the waterlogged wood until an ethereal doorway opens before you. Here's the swamp doorway. Oh yeah, Snagglevine. Oh wow, okay. A fat troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge, busy scratching an itch on his back with the fallen tree. His unmatched girth blocks the path forward. Out of the way, you big galoot! He shifts his mast and releases a loud fart as you attempt to circumvent him. Whew! Fine, keep your bridge. I'll come back when the vapors have dissipated. Unless perhaps he likes you. That was a strange noise. Oh! I found it! Not to the sick house. These animated wooden effigies seem to be engaged in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. You lean forward for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and thick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bauble. Oh goodness. Okay, swamp. Craftable. Okay. But what is that? Oh my goodness. Okay. Hello? Yeah, great. Yep, that doesn't tell me anything. Totemism Moondrop. Maybe I get it from them? Give me a moment. I need to make me one of these. No, not this. This. Okay, yeah. I should have everything for this now. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bauble. You cast the glowing globe into the ritual circle and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination and knock their wooden limbs into each other. You take the opportunity to slip between their tall frames and snatch the mirror shard before their frenzied dance begins new. Alright, let's go. Oh, I hit my mic, sorry. Every time I collect a shell from one of the snails, at the sound, I just like to imagine that she just kicks over the snail. It's funny to me. It wouldn't be funny to me in real life, because I like snails. Man, the swamp is so dangerous. I don't like the swamp. Alright, let's bring the mirror shards. Have you found any of the mirror shards? I wonder where they could be. She holds out the cracked frame of her silver mirror. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like water on a lake. The ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look, it's as good as new. Oh. The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears rolled down her cheeks. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand. What happened? Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love. I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. What are you talking about? You were so beautiful upon your balcony. A bum like me would never get your attention, so I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror, but then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it. It slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes. Oh, you have no idea how unbearable it is being stuck in here. There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, no. Let me give you a little hot tip. At least for me, this is how I view it. If I am mad at you and you say babe to me, if you call me babe, I will be even more upset. Don't you dare use that term with me when I'm upset. Alright, there's very few instances where I will allow babe because I don't even like I don't like that term of endearment very much. She presses the mirror into your hands. Look, I don't know, but just babe gives me the ick. Well, if I'm gonna confront a snake, I'm gonna be fully healed for it. I ain't risking my biscuits without some full health, alright? Oh no. Sudden dread grips the snake as you swish the shimmering mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze are reflected back to him. Slowly, but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass and then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, the snake. Collect the soul of the snake in the forest. Sweet! You can faintly make out a tiny wriggling shape trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. The snake quest complete. Oh no, it's still going even though there's no one here. Yeah, I'd admit it's kind of a bop. Or, you know, I can really just jam to anything. Looks like the two of them are working things out. Aw, cute. Okay, let me go home. Let me go to my little house. Am I taking the long way around? From where I am right now, it's about the same distance, so I'll just continue this way. Man, when it says chapters, I really thought it was going to be like actual chapters, not like a choose your own chapter that you're going for at any time. Gonna have some new titles to work on. But, you know, I was kind of worried about how to title my streams anyway, so this works out. Alright. I don't know if there's like a saving mechanic or something. But but you know, this is kind of where this is our home, so I'm gonna end it right here. Alright. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I'm enjoying playing it. This was the snake. I hit my microphone again. This was getting the snake's soul. Next, we're going to be going for the ox because that was the second one we found. And then we're going to go after whoever's hurting that old lady who is pretty cool in my book. She was a little wild in her, her younger days. Anyway, I hope I will see you in my next stream. Good night and goodbye.